Good morning, my dear students. Today classes we are going to see Geography lesson 2, Weather and Climate. In this lesson we are going to know about weather and climate and nature of elements of weathers. Weather and climate influence man's activities like what we eat, where, the house in which we live and work, farming, sailing, fishing, modern transport and even our playtime, etc. What is weather? Weather is the day-to-day condition of the atmosphere at any place as regards sunshine, temperature, cloud cover, wind, fog, condition, air pressure, humidity, precipitation and such other elements which refer to short period like a day, a week, a month or a little longer in a day and one period to other in a year. Next, climate. Climate is generally defined as the average conditions of the weather of a place or region. The average atmospheric conditions are determined by the measuring the weather elements for a long period of time, which is usually for 35 years. The word climate is derived from the ancient Greek word klimo, which means inclination. Okay student, it's clear. Controlling factors of weather and climate. Angle of the sun rays, the length of daytime, altitude, distribution of land and water bodies, location and direction of mountain ranges, air pressure, winds and ocean currents are the major factors which affect the weather and climate of a region. The earth is spherical in shape, so the sun rays fall unevenly on the earth's surface. The polar region receives landing sun rays, hence there is little or no sunlight. Thus there is an extremely cold winter. Vertical sun rays fall directly on region around the equator. Hence the climate is very hot and almost no winter. Okay student, it's clear? Let us move next topic. Elements of weather and climate. Temperature, rainfall, pressure, humidity and wind are the major elements of weather and climate. First one, temperature. Temperature is one of the key elements of weather and climate. The degree of heat present in the air is termed as temperature. Apart from sun rays, the heat and air also depends the atmospheric mass to all extent. Temperature varies with time due to change in the level of radiation which reach the earth's surface. The temperature influences the level of humidity, the process of evaporation, condensation and precipitation. Heat energy from solar radiation is received by the earth through three mechanisms. They are radiation, conduction and convection. The earth's atmosphere is heated more by terrestrial radiation than insolation. Temperature decrease with increasing high is known as lapse rate, which is 6.5 degrees Celsius per 1000 meters in troposphere. Let us move next topic. Factors affecting the distribution of temperature. Latitude, altitude, nature of land, ocean currents, prevailing winds, slope and distance from the sea. Natural vegetation and soil are the major factors which affect the distribution of temperature. Next topic, measuring temperature. The temperature of unit volume of air at a given time is measured in scales like Celsius, Fahrenheit and Kelvin. Meteorologists measure the temperature by the thermometer, Stevenson scale and minimum and maximum thermometer. The energy received by the earth through insolation is lost by outgoing radiation. Atmosphere is mainly heated by outgoing radiation Maximum temperature is recorded between 2 and 4 pm regularly, and the minimum temperature is recorded around 4 am before sunrise. Mean temperature. The average of maximum and minimum temperature within 24 hours is called a mean daily temperature. Diurnal range of temperature is the difference between the maximum and minimum temperature of a day. Annual range of temperature is the difference between the highest and lowest mean monthly temperature of a year. The distribution of temperature is shown by means of isotherms. Isotherms are imaginary lines which connect the same temperature of different places. Heat zones. Heat zones of the earth. The fact that the earth is spherical in shape results in different parts of the earth getting heated differently. Based on the heat received from the sun, earth is divided into 3 heat zones. They are torrid zone, temperature zone, fridge zone. Torrid zone. It is a region between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn. This region receives the direct rays of the sun and gets the maximum heat from the sun. This zone known as torrid or tropical zone. Temperature zone. This zone lies between the Tropic of Cancer and the Arctic Circle in the northern hemisphere, and between the Tropic of Capricorn and the Antarctic Circle in the southern hemisphere. This zone gets the slanting rays of the sun, and the angle of the sun rays goes on decreasing towards the poles. Thus this zone experiences modern temperature. Next, precip zone. The precip zone lies between the Arctic Circle and the North Pole, and between the Antarctic Circle and the South Pole. This region also known as polar region, since they receives the extremely low temperature throughout the year. These regions are covered with snow. Highest temperature ever recorded. The highest temperature ever recorded on the earth is 56.7 degrees Celsius. It was recorded on the 10th July 1913 at Greenland Range of Death Valley, California, USA. Lowest temperature ever recorded. The lowest temperature ever recorded on the earth is minus 89.2 degrees centigrade. It was recorded on 24th July 1983 at Soviet Vostok Station in Antarctica. That's all for today's classes. My dear, we will see the rest of the lesson in the next classes. Thank you.